Over the years, people have been coming here to sit with us while waiting to board their flight. And we saw the need for people who don't actually fly business class, for them to have a feel of what the lounge is. And a couple of that, and the airline cannot meet some of the demands of their frequent travelers who travel frequently on the economic class. So we decided to come up with this, make it an open lounge, open to business class and to not business class passenger who wants to have a time, feel what it is before boarding the aircraft. So we decided to open up Malcom's Lounge. And as you can see, it's quite interesting that now an average Nigerian understands that you can actually use the lounge without having to fly a business class or a first class. That is why we're here to serve them. The lounge generally are for business class people and first class passenger who the airline feel the need to, give them extra, value for their money. Now we think that at the airport is you need to still experience this opportunity, given the fact that even when you cannot afford a ticket on a business class or first or premium class, you have the opportunity now to come into the lounge to relax, wait for your flight, and do your other business meetings even before boarding. Like you're here now, you can use your Wi-Fi for free. You can actually make copies of documents. You can sit down. You can make phone calls. While out of that hustle and bustling, while checking in, you're here now. You can relax and at no extra cost. So that is what we market out to people who primarily believe that they need to have a business class ticket or economic or first class before using the lounge. But now they have the full idea that you can actually use it now without having to buy your business class ticket or fly on a first class. Basically, lounges are for passengers that are on transit or passengers that are departing the airport. If you're coming, you're going through the arrivals, you're not meant to use the lounge. You can use the business lounge like this. Although there might be lounge on the arrivals based on people that want to freshen up. But lounges are strictly for passengers that are exiting the country who make use of the departure hours. Say you have 3-4 hours of waiting time. You can't just wait, wandering, shopping up and down. You need a place to sit down. Lounges sometimes are for business. I can decide to meet you up at the end of the lounge. If I'm boarding a different flight to a different destination, we can decide to meet in the lounge. So what we do is through the online marketing, meeting company, corporate organization, and first-time travelers, conversing them with giving them the cards of flight to make them understand, look, should you want to fly tomorrow or any of your contacts are going, this is a place for them to visit. So it's quite open now because even the smaller travel ticketing agents now use lounge as a perception of selling their tickets. They now add lounge as a value when buying even an economy ticket. Look, if you buy the ticket, you can actually use a free lounge. So it's another way of marketing for us too. So basically, for people that are coming to the country, what we tell them is that over there, if you're coming to Nigeria and you're about to leave, you can visit any of the lounges that you find favorable. It will be unfair for us to compare airport to other international airport to Nigerian airport. That I don't advise people to do, that I wouldn't do. But I would say that we still have a pretty long way to go. And I would say the opportunities are there. You can actually tap in. So what I'm trying to say is that airports are going globally now. Countries are beginning to realize the need for them to improve in their facilities, so that, because airport tells you the kind of country you're coming into. Anywhere you land in the whole world, if you land in Indian airport, you know the kind of country you're going into. If you land, say you land in America today, in New York, you know the city you're coming into. So the airport is a rep. Airport speaks for you. Whenever any stranger is coming anywhere, the first contact is your airport. So once you're coming, the reception you have at that airport, the facility you meet, tells you the kind of country you're going into. So I would say that there's a need for Nigeria for us to really improve, because the airport is going to speak for us the kind of country we are and the kind of people we are. Because no matter what you talk about Nigeria outside there, the first-hand experience is the airport. If you are coming to this airport, as you come to the border, it tells you you are coming to a well-receptive country. It tells you you are coming into, you get what I'm trying to say, a terrible country. It tells the airport speaks. So I would say that to compare Nigeria to other airports, it's very, very unfair. So what I will advise is that there is opportunity in the industry. If we have to improve now, if we have to take advantage of the global market, this is the time for us to like build and learn from other airports. Yes, Nigeria is way behind when it comes to other developed nations, you know, but we can still do it right. We can still correct it. We have the facility, we have the manpower, we have the resources. You get what I'm saying now? It's just the implementation that needs to be improved on, and that's it. Airport is airport, regardless of where the country, airport remains the same thing, because you know you're going to fly, you're going to land. The structures still remain the same thing. You're still going to go through the security. So all that needs to be refused is to like uplift the face of the airport. Just the touch, just this renovation, just the kind of laws in place, you know, structures in place, regulations in place, and proper implementation are in place. Basically, our business is British registered company, and you can see we're from London. The business originally started from London. Our own hospitality started in England, not in Nigeria. So we started with bringing here is to replicate what we have over there, bring it to the market here in Nigeria, let other people, you know, tap into it. You know, we don't just want to sell because we are a British company, we do our things wrong. We want people to learn from what we are doing, that in every airport you can have a seminar lounge. And lounge, we need to understand what lounge means. Lounge, a proper lounge is what you see here, where you have a face of where you can view the aircraft landing and taking off. That is a lounge. Anywhere you cannot view the plane taking off and landing, that's not a lounge. This is either a restaurant or a bar. Do you get what I'm saying now? Lounge is a place you sit down while waiting for your flight. You can view the terrain of the airport. You can view the landing and taking off of aircraft. That is called a real lounge. And that is why we decided to locate our lounge here. That once you're here, you have the feel, the view of the feelings of seeing aircraft, how plane takes off and how plane land. Malcom is just a sub of Total Aviation. The name of the company is Total Aviation. We have Total Package. We are all into airport management, controls, training of crews. We have a restaurant called Olivia's Kitchen, like I said. We have a pre-lounge boarding, a pre-boarding lounge. Before you even board your aircraft, there's a place you can wait, you know, before you check in. We have that. We have ability to handle aircraft. We sell tickets. We do hotel reservation. We help in procuring your visas, holiday package. So all those things come together as a package. It's not just lounges alone. When you talk of aviation, you talk about Total Aviation, and Total Aviation, Malcom is under Total Aviation. It's just one arm of the business. It's not just lounge only. So from our website, if you come, you see that we do a lot of things that involve the aviation industry. Training of crew, pilots, cabin crew, all training, aircraft handling, like I said, fueling, you know, ground handling. We do all those stuff. Nigeria needs to understand that for a nation to be called developed nation, the aviation industry will play a global part. That is to say that if you want to be recognized as one of the forefronts of Africa, let alone the world, your aviation arm, your aviation industry has to grow. And when it grows, like one of the proposals we'll tend to send to the federal government is how to create, in the next 2 years, we can create 10 million jobs. It's easy. not difficult, not complex. It is achievable because you have the resources. We have the human resources, we have the physical power to do it, we have the evaluation to do it, we have the mental capacity to do it. So if we put all those into folks, we can achieve it like right now. So our dream is to like come up with this idea, partner with the federal government, tell them, put them to train. This is what we're going to do. This is all we want to do, creating jobs. And if you open up the industry, because now it's closed. Closed in the sense that the knowledge behind it. You see, once, like I'll put it, if you don't understand the business, it remains closed. If you understand it, it becomes open. And when it becomes open, a lot of people will tap in. Not only your country will benefit, other countries like Ghana, Togo, West Africa, they will benefit from your industry. The Western world will benefit, you in turn will benefit. That means you've opened up the border. You get, as it is now, the aviation industry is closed. Closed is that this is the only airport, the Muritala Mohammed Airport, that is well flown in Nigeria. Are you get what I'm saying now? This is the only airport in Nigeria as a whole. This is the busiest airport in Nigeria. And it's not supposed to be so. Where you have a population of almost 200 million. Are you get what I'm saying? Aviation should be necessity. It should not be luxury. Do you get what I'm saying now? It should be like, I want to go to Ibadan, I can take a flight. I want to go to Ogbomosho, I can take a flight. I don't need to go to Abuja before going to Ilorin. I can fly directly from Lagos here to Ilorin, rather than going to Abuja. So that means aviation is open now. Do you get what I'm saying now? I think the government needs to invest. Once you invest, it comes to be like once you have Keynesian theory, it becomes like ripple effect. You slash money, investment in the industry, and it opens up. That means there are a lot of, like I was talking to my friend today, I told him, I said, people seem to go to university alone to get jobs. They don't understand that the industry is an institution on its own. If you come to aviation industry, and you get what I'm saying now, whether as a graduate, whether as a school, secondary school, or whatever you call them, a degree holder or non-degree holder, it is open. You don't need to go to the university to work in industry. It's a professional call on its own. And tell me the engineering part, can you cover it? Talk of civil, mechanical, electrical, you can find them here. It's industry. Talk of business, you find it here. Talk of marketers, you find it here. Anything, administrator, you find it here. So it is not just to say we are just here to have that. So that's one thing we should recognize. If we can just spend time to sit down, study the industry, then we open it up for people to tap in. I'm very sure that we can now compete with the rest of the world. Look at Dubai that people are hunting up today. Look at Dubai, people are making up today. We're shouting Dubai, Dubai trade their country here in Nigeria. I was 2 years ago when I came to Nigeria to settle down here. In the airport here, I met people selling properties in Dubai here. They're selling Dubai property in Nigerian airport. Getting people to come free to visit and invest in property in Dubai. That means you're going to fly Emirates. Emirates is doing a package to tell you, go to Dubai for a week, we'll give you a free hotel. Are you getting what I'm saying now? That means they've opened up the airport. They opened up the industry. So they've added that global tourism, hotels, business, are you getting what I'm saying, in the industry. So once people now take their children to Dubai on holiday, are you getting what I'm saying now? So it's open. That's what I'm saying.
Country like that.
You can create that platform here in Nigeria. You can open up, once you open up the industry. I was still telling my friend today, I said, Delta has over 80,000 staff. An airline, a single airline, 80,000. And FAN has got less than 10,000 jobs, if not less than 8,000. Delta Airline has got 80,000 jobs. So that means if we can create 100,000 jobs in the industry, we are talking about 1 million family. So, and it's a lot easier.
Everybody gets out of poverty.
Straight, it's a lot easier. There's no nation, no country in your world, if you don't appreciate the value of the industry, you are not ready. So for you to compete globally, you need the industry. It is high time we leave oil behind. It is high time we stop talking about oil. We should come focus on this industry. If you can get the airport to open, if you can open up the industry, like I said, any department, whether security, whether fire service, whether engineering, you find them here. And because there is a standard international regulatory body, so you have the best hand in the industry. Do you get what I'm saying now? So the awareness, and if you open up the industry, it makes it a lot easier for people to transit here. One of the things that brings money to an economy is transit passenger, people that fly through your country. Once people come here, all you owe them is to spend less than $10 on per trip. So if you have 2 million passengers that comes through your transit and spending $10 every day, that's you're talking about 2 million times 10. Are you get what I'm saying now? So it's that simple. It's not $20 million every day. So all you need is to get people to come through your country as a hub center. Nigeria needs to be the hub of Africa as we speak today. Because we are well located, we are well central, we are well located. Are you get what I'm saying now? Why do people fly through? You're going to South Africa, people fly through Dubai from Europe. It's like, why the long distance? Do you get what I'm saying now? Why do I need to fly to Sydney through Dubai when I'm going down and I need to go up before coming down? Sydney is far down of Africa and it's just about less than 14 hours from here. So why do I want to do extra hours when I can take, so the country needs to be, we need to open up the industry. If you can open up the industry, then it's a lot easier for us to cut across. You get, until we make Nigeria the hub of Africa, we're not ready. Look at the airport now, it's dry because they call it downtime. Airport don't need downtime. Airport flies every time. Airport plane need to land. The more you have landing, the better for you. Because at each of the time the plane touches ground, you earn money. No plane pay less than $3,000 when it touches ground here. Although it's based on weight of the aircraft, but any plane that cuts across Atlantic will not pay less than $3,000 whenever it touches the soil of this country. I'm talking of landing. I'm not talking of NAF charges. You get what I'm saying now? So by the time you work out the rate that each of the aircraft that come through Nigerian airspace pays close to $10,000. Now imagine if you are having 200 flights a day. Do the math yourself. So those are the things you need to factor in. You create that enabling environment that people can fly in. You got the comfort zone. You know, there's less pressure. Passengers are coming, treat them well. Not because they are Nigerian, not because they are not Nigerian. Stop their harassment. Make airport friendly use. When people can use airport friendly, sometimes people think once you're traveling, you have the headache that I'm going to Nigerian airport. You can see now. But over there, once you're traveling, you're happy.
And that's what Malcom's like is doing.
That's what we're trying to do. We want to take off that stress from you. That look, we know you've gone through a lot of stress. Sit down here, take off the stress before. So I forget all this. We want to give you a different lifestyle. With your body, you would have forgotten all the old houses you've gone through, and that's why we're here.